Hello, welcome to the Retro Bike Shed. This is my first video on this channel, so a little bit odd for me anyway, it's a little bit weird, but currently the shed, workshop, whatever, it's work in progress at the minute. Bit of a backstory to it. I used to have a pond, I was a pond keeper, this was a filter house. And I've now taken the pond out, taken all the filtration out to concentrate on my bikes. And yeah, so I'm slowly but surely building a workshop out of my old filter house. I'll spin you around, let you have a look. Yeah, so here it is. It's currently 12.5 foot by 8 foot. And yeah, fair old size. But this is going to be taken down and extended further out towards where the pond was, and then there's going to be a deck just outside. I'm going to have the door here, one of these sides here, I expect. So if you get what I mean, but at the moment it's a right mess, because yeah, as I say, it's a work in progress. So, but anyway, what am I up to today? Well, I've got a few of my projects back home, a couple of my frames and that back home. So over the course of this year, you're going to see me working on these, building these bikes up. It's my winter bike there, and that's in for a complete service, strip down and service, which again, another video. Another ongoing project that, well, to be fair, it's a little bit new for me. It's a 2016 bike, this one. So I'm actually looking at stripping it apart. It's been in storage for a couple of years, so I'm actually looking at stripping it all apart. You see all the cobwebs all over it. Giving it a good clean up, seeing what I've got there, and I'm going to look at moving this one on. I'll be putting this one up for sale, I think. There's a few bits that I need for the 97 Hahana, I think that is. Yeah, 96 or 97, I can't remember now. Yeah, a few bits I need for that, so the money that I raised from the Voodoo will go towards that. And I also have currently in the, what's currently being stripped right back because the paintwork on it was awful. But I've got a 1995 Kona Kilauea that I'm restoring back to original. I say original, it'll have new paintwork on it. But yeah, that's currently being dealt with at the minute, being blasted, treated and primed, ready for me to spray. Which would be quite interesting because I've never sprayed anything in my entire life, so it could be either a very, very good experience or a complete mess. My old shoreline trowel, it's 1998. Again, I could do with getting some bits for that, but so yeah, that's the door swinging around. That's just a quick introduction to the channel and what I'm up to for my first video. So I'm going to crack on and I'll get back to you in a bit. So, taking a quick visual inspection of everything. It's the frame itself's in pretty good nick. There's obviously a few marks on it. What is it now? 7-year-old bike. So you've got to expect a few marks here and there on it. But we have a Sunrace crankset, or crank arms, should I say. Bottom bearing feels good. All the frame pivots, bushings and stuff, they're all good. Rear wheel is a Weinmann. This has been replaced at some point. Weinmann 27.5 inch disc wheel. We have a Shimano 9-speed rear cassette. Again, the wheel, no play in the hub, doesn't feel like it. I have gone round off camera. SR Suntour, a Pixon R rear air shock. Seems a good nick, that seems to work well. Holds air nicely. Adjustable rebound on it. Up front here, I'm assuming this is the standard Voodoo wheel. There's no markings on it. It has no markings on the hub either. But again, I gave it a wiggle off camera. It feels nice. No grinding, no movement in the bearings. Same with this rear wheel. No grinding, no movement in the bearings. KX rear hub on that one. There is no headset in this. That is one thing that is missing. The cups are there. But there is no headset. Riser bars. Not sure on the measurements of these. I haven't actually measured it myself. It doesn't say on there either. Looks like an older bar though, because it's actually got a 2006 stamp on it. So it's an older bar. It's a 2016 bike. So 90mm headset, 70mm headset. Sorry, headset. Bloody stem. That's it. And we've got a lockout remote and a Shimano Dior. That's a RockShox lockout remote. And a Shimano Dior 3-speed, so front chain set. On there, right, forks. SR Suntour Pixel TR. Air shock. Lockout. These I believe are 140mm. Same with this rear, 140mm for a 27.5-inch wheel. Adjustable rebound. They seem a few marks on them, obviously, as to be expected, but they seem pretty good nick. First impression, sills on this side look good. Sills on this side do look a bit damp. There's a lot of dirt and grime in there, so it could be that. But I'll have a proper look at them in a bit. So yeah, that's pretty much the bike, you know, at the moment. So I'm going to strip it all apart, clean it all up, and see where we're at. Whether I sell it as it is, as an unfinished project, or take all the bits off and sell them all separately. Let's wait and see. Alright, catch you in a bit. Right, so that's the frame all stripped down. So happy with that. All the bushings are good. Everything is moving nice and freely. There's nothing's wobbling around. Everything's good. So I shall carry on, degrease it all now. Give it all a good clean up and see if I can get some of these marks out. My camera work is shocking. But hey ho, I'm new to this, so you'll have to bear with me. Practice makes perfect, as they say. But yeah, get it all cleaned up. This are the bits that we had off it just now. So obviously we got the Sunrace pedal arms. We got the 70mm stem. I'm assuming standard Voodoo stuff. Dior 3-speed shifter. Rock shocks. Remote lockout. The bottom bracket, now I'm going to clean it up, but I couldn't feel no movement, no wobbling in it. It seems to be quite smooth. Hopefully needs clean up. It was in there tight, to be fair. So, go from there, but that's our Suntour Pixon R rear shock. Again, everything seems to be working. Nice and clean, very minimal marks on it. So yeah, set of bars. These are 640mm bars, but I think this is an older set because it has actually got a 2006 stamp on it, and the bike is a 2016. So this is the, what's we call it, the front axle, the through axle. It's damaged. I had a hell of a job to get it out, so that'll need replacing. I bent it even more trying to get it out, but I managed to get it out, and the wheel itself is absolutely fine. It was literally the through axle was stuck in there. So there's the forks. Seem to be working nicely. Going to clean them up. Suspect leak on the sill. We won't know for sure until I've cleaned it up properly. No speaker set on there, on the rear wheel, and obviously they've got the discs and that on it still. So, but I'll give it all a good clean up, and then decide on a number of things. Whether I'm going to sell it like that as a frame and swing arm, or with the forks and the shocks. I don't know yet. I don't know. It owes me. To be fair, it owes me, what, 50 quid. So, for 50 quid, you know, I think I should get that back in the frame. And then I've got a selection of little bits to put in my parts bin. But hey ho, I'm just gerbling on now, so I'm going to crack on with this and I'll catch you in a bit. So there we go, all cleaned up. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell it as the frame. And then keep the parts. I think that's probably the best route to go. Quite a few marks on it, like I say, but yeah, ideal project for someone though. Just a bit too new for me. As you can see, I like my older stuff, my old 90s stuff. And I've got a real passion for the old 90s Koners, the early Koners. So yeah. Anyway, spin you around. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed that. If you did, I'd really appreciate a subscription, a like, and a comment maybe. You know, I don't know. I'm not very. Like I say, my first video. I'm not very good at doing this, but yeah, it's worth a go, isn't it? Eh? It's worth a go. But yeah, other than that, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, I hope you enjoyed it, and the more videos I do, the better I shall be getting, hopefully. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. Anyway, thanks again. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.